Hello friends, Sheriff Labrador here, and today we are starting our epic adventure in Geometry Dash. This is the first part, and we are in for many exciting moments and breathtaking jumps. Ready to start?
Hello everyone, I am Dobie, Sheriff Labrador's partner. We will explore this world together, overcome obstacles, and have fun. I'm sure we're in for lots of fun and interesting moments.
Welcome to the first level. This is the start of our journey, and I'm ready to show what a true sheriff can do. Jumping over spikes, sharp turns, all of this is a piece of cake for me. And there's the finish line. Easy peasy. I know more challenging trials await us ahead. I feel confident and ready for the next challenges.
Don't you want to tell your subscribers how you already have this level and some others completed? Did you download a hacked version of the game?
Of course not, Dobie. What are you talking about? We're sheriffs. We should be fighting against all hacks. My cousin gave me his account so I could help him pass some levels. I used to play this game a lot.
How easily you passed this level, Sheriff Labrador. I hope you'll complete it entirely and no crimes will distract you from it. I'm here and ready to help all the folks if any crime challenges come our way.
I hope you didn't see that, Dobie. I lost. Give me a second chance and I'll easily pass this level. In fact, I plan to complete all the levels today. Wish me luck, subscribers. Dobie, do you believe in me?
Of course I believe in you, my partner. This level is a real gem for those who are just starting their journey through this exciting world of geometric adventures.
Yes, you're absolutely right. The first levels in this game are the most enjoyable. Right from the start, you're greeted with soft, pleasant music that immediately creates a cozy atmosphere. The initial obstacles contain elements of learning. Here, I learned how to jump and avoid spikes. The graphics are simple yet stylish. Everything is done in bright colors, which makes the gameplay even more enjoyable. I wonder when I'll be able to tackle demon levels.
It's unlikely you'll be able to start tackling demons soon. It takes a lot of gameplay to get there. In the early levels, every jump is accompanied by a sound effect, adding dynamism and helping to focus on the next step. Occasionally, you come across small coins along the way, adding a slight collecting element and adding extra interest to completing the level. The final part of the level leaves a pleasant impression. After the last jump, bright fireworks shower down on you, symbolizing the successful completion of this marathon. Easy levels in Geometry Dash aren't just for learning. They're an inspiration for beginners and a great opportunity for experienced players to relax and enjoy the game.
Hey, Dobie, remember when we first learned about Geometry Dash?
Of course, Sheriff. That was a few years ago. You called me and said you found a cool game on your smartphone. Back then, I didn't even know what game it was.
Yeah, I stumbled upon it myself in the App Store. I just saw the bright colors and interesting shapes on the game icon, and I thought, why not give it a try?
And so I downloaded it to play in my free time. At first, I thought it would be something simple, but it turned out the levels in the game were quite challenging.
I remember how I literally fell into the spike pit in the first few minutes on the first level. It was such a mix of frustration and the desire to try again and again to pass that level.
Yeah, I couldn't pass that level the first few times either. But then I gradually started to understand the game mechanics, how to jump correctly, when to tap the screen to avoid obstacles.
And in the end, we both managed to beat the first level. I remember how happy we were when we saw level complete on the screen. It felt like a real achievement.
Yes, after that we couldn't stop. We went through level after level, unlocking new ones, and diving deeper into this amazing world of Geometry Dash. Each new level felt like a new adventure.
Absolutely. And remember how we competed to see who could pass each level faster? Sometimes we nailed it on the first try, and other times we had to try multiple times to succeed.
Oh yes, those were fun times. I remember those moments with a smile. And now, after all this time, we're still playing Geometry Dash, enjoying each new update and challenge that the game brings us.
Yes, Dobie. I'm glad we have such an engaging hobby that we can share together. Geometry Dash is not just a game. It's a part of our friendship and our inspiration. It's incredible how time flies when you're busy with something truly interesting.
Agreed, Labrador. I hope we'll continue enjoying the game and creating new memories together for a long time. Meanwhile, let's tackle a couple more levels.
I remember that there's a coin somewhere above, so if there's a coin up there...
How did you even remember that? There are so many levels in this game, and you remember everything. I'm impressed. I remembered something too. It was a day that will forever remain in my memory as one of the most important tests in our lives as sheriffs. Dobie and I received a call about a forest fire, and it wasn't just a small fire. A whole forest had caught fire due to children's carelessness, starting a fire right in the heart of the forest. When we arrived at the scene, the sight was horrifying. The fire was spreading rapidly through dry vegetation, and you could already see flames engulfing the trees. But we knew there was no time to lose. Our hearts beat in unison, feeling the responsibility to save this beautiful corner of nature. We immediately split into teams. I headed to the water source for fresh supplies, while Dobie organized a group to evacuate everyone in the forest. Every step was taken with determination and resolve, despite the approaching flames. When I returned with water, we started our efforts to extinguish the fire. The forest firefighting equipment was working at full capacity, and we, along with other volunteers, did our best to contain the fire. Water sprayed into the air, creating clouds of steam, but every strike we made was aimed at saving the trees and animals that lived in this forest.
That day was a true trial for all of us. When I heard about the fire, my heart clenched with worry for the forest and its inhabitants. Labrador and I swiftly gathered our team and began organizing the evacuation. Everything happened so quickly, and it was crucial to ensure that every person and animal in the forest found safety. We experienced every moment standing next to the flames, which seemed capable of consuming everything in its path. But we didn't give up. I organized the evacuation group, reassured people, and explained how to act in this situation. Together, we moved to a safe place where everyone could be protected from the fire. Each time I returned to the group, I looked around and saw how our efforts were bearing fruit. We managed to stop the fire and prevent further destruction. It was solely due to our coordinated efforts and determination. I'm proud to have been able to help in such a critical situation.
Sheriff Labrador, do you remember that story at the bank?
Dobie and I decided to stop by the bank to cash a few checks and replenish our budget for the next month. It was an ordinary, peaceful day, and we had no idea that everything would change in a matter of minutes. We had just approached the teller when suddenly there was a loud gunshot. At first, I couldn't grasp what was happening, but when I turned around, I saw masked robbers armed with guns causing chaos in the center of the bank. Our sheriff instincts kicked in instantly, and we decided to take action. Thankfully, we were there at that moment. Dobie immediately secured positions from behind, covering us, while I took steps to coordinate the evacuation of people to a safe location. My training and experience helped me keep a cool head and make crucial decisions in that critical moment. We couldn't allow those criminals to escape. Dobie and I coordinated with police officers to devise a strategy for apprehension. During the tense and dangerous confrontation, we successfully apprehended the robbers and brought them to justice.
That day left unforgettable impressions. When we entered the bank, I never imagined we would face such a dangerous situation. But Labrador immediately switched into action mode, coordinating the evacuation and ensuring our safety during the conflict. I stood in the background, ready to provide support and assistance at any moment. Seeing our team work together with the police to bring the criminals to justice was truly impressive. We acted cohesively and decisively, despite the danger, and it helped us achieve success.
All right, Dobie. Today we have another challenge ahead of us. The difficult level in Geometry Dash. We've now passed halfway through it. Just a bit more to go.
Of course, Labrador. These difficult levels are our thing. What awaits us next?
Well, from what I saw in the preview, we can expect endless jumps, spinning obstacles, and precise timing challenges. This level is known for its unpredictability.
Sounds challenging, but I'm confident with our skills, we'll manage. Let's go, Labrador. Let's tackle that first obstacle head on.
Here comes the first trap. I'm sure we need to jump at the right moment to avoid those spikes. Like that. First obstacle down.
Great job, Labrador. Now the next part of the level looks even tougher. We need to move to the beat of the music and synchronize precisely with the spinning platforms. Let's do this.
The music, the platforms. I think I'm getting into the rhythm. Whoa, that was close. But here comes the next moment and I'm on the next platform already.
Magnificent, Labrador. You're leading us to victory. Just a bit more until the end of the level. These swift flights and another cascade of spikes.
Dobie, we're so close to finishing this level. Look at these challenging obstacles ahead of us. But I feel like our goal is just within reach.
Yes, Labrador. This level really tests us to our limits, but I'm confident we can overcome it. It's all about the right rhythm and concentration.
Exactly, Dobie. We need to be perfectly in sync with the music and movements. Hooray, we've cleared this level. Thanks everyone for watching, friends. Until next time.
Thanks to everyone who watched until the end.